Good morning, everyone. This is Gary Kay, and obviously you're watching a video version of my Rants and Raves podcast today. And of course, we are getting close to ISE, the last ISE show in Amsterdam. It's moving to Barcelona in 2021, and I'm excited to be joined with Holger Graeff, who's the general manager of Vivitek in the EMEA. Hey, Holger, how are you?
Gary, good to see you. Well, good to hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, good for everything. And he was referring to the fact I didn't have a voice for a month. Listen, this is the last year of ISE. In the beginning, the first time you exhibited at ISE, almost 10 years ago, it was all about projectors. And now, this last year at ISE, interestingly not, it's not much about projectors. You've transformed Vivitek into really a collaboration brand, and you're going to focus on the Novo Connect ecosystem.
That's right. Actually, it was a very interesting journey because when we imagined that 10 years ago, we started with 2-3 projectors or 5 projectors at the time, and the first LED type of projector in the market at all, and where we are today. So we are just much more than projectors. As we launched the first collaborative touch panel in the industry, we are now moving on, and I'm quite excited that ISE gives us another platform to not call it anymore just a display or to offer projectors and displays. So the word Novo ecosystem is for us actually quite important because it's so much more than a display or a wireless collaboration device. We also have digital signage media player. We combine all of that, and that's why I call it very often the ecosystem.
Now, I think it's a good word for it because you do have standalone Novo Connect products, which are wireless sharing products, but also you have integrated it into all of the display technology that you have. So, for example, you have it integrated into projectors, integrated into a touch display, into a non-touch display, the Novo Display product line. All that will be at ISE 2020, right?
Right. So that's why we really focus on offering our customers a solution and our business partner a business proposition that makes much more sense because the value add that we can put around the display itself is with Novo so much stronger that it makes sense across the board. So, and the feedback that we are getting already throughout 2018 and 19 has been phenomenal. So I'm very, very pleased with that development.
A recent display, I mean, you are known for your display technology being owned by Delta and Delta being so strong in development of display technology engineering-wise. A recent product line that you launched a couple of years ago was LEDs. And obviously we see, I think everyone agrees that the future of a lot of areas of display that has historically been dominated by projectors and flat panels is moving towards LED at some point in time. As you know, I'm a big fan of projection. I just got back from Disney World. The places, the entertainment that they have at Disney, a lot of it wouldn't exist without projectors because they're doing so much projection mapping, not just on the rides, but in the entertainment venues as well. So we're far from projectors going away, but tell me about the success you've had with LED.
Well, actually, today, I think we can say that there is no more silver bullet in display technology that covers all the different needs. And I think we learned this quite significantly when flat panels were introduced in education and in corporate spaces. At the end of the day, I'm a firm believer, and I come also from the projection side, that it is all a matter of size, of budget, of environment where you use the product. And I'm thrilled that with Vivitek and Delta, we have both opportunities. We can offer for where it fits a fantastic projector lineup, but there are areas where a flat panel would make more sense. And now, as you rightfully say, we see that the demand for LED-based displays is also growing quite significantly. And of course, we show at ISE latest technology in that regard, not only for control room applications, but also for meeting spaces. We got demands from customers that said, you know what, we do not have the space for a projector. The room is too bright. We still want to have a large size of the screen, but it needs to be powerful. And by the way, we have the budget for that. So very pleased that we can fill also the gap of an alternative display technology with LED solutions.
And then one, I think, big draw for you at the show is going to be your focus on the Novo Connect product line. You're going to grow the line. You've come out with a much wider range of even entry level all the way to high end. The security one area that you focused on over the last year is obvious. I'm privy to is the level of concern that you've taken for network security in the enterprise level product lines. And I think that's become a big issue, not just on college campuses, but everywhere. Talk just a moment about sort of what we can expect when we go to the booth here at ISE in a couple of weeks when we enter the Vivitek Delta booth. It's a combination booth again, right?
Right, right. So as always, we have Delta and Vivitek on one space, and now it's even more visible this year that we are one, so to say. Actually, we are focusing on an overall product proposition that makes sense for small and medium enterprises that want to have perhaps just a single isolated product, up to high-end demanding applications for wireless collaboration with a range of 4 or 5 different models. And of course, we have 2 focus areas. The first one is the ease of use, and the other one is security and stability. So our engineering team has been doing a lot to make the products very safe. They have been doing a lot to be able to control them and manage them centrally. So every single device that we have in this Novo ecosystem can be centrally managed by the IT team to make sure that they always understand what is the state of each product. So we have so-called standalone units, which are our Novo Connect series, where we have 4 or 5 different models. And then we have all-in-one solutions that we call, as I said earlier, Novo Touch, Novo Display, Novo Projector, Novo LED. And with that, we offer the entire spectrum of products. And all of that you can see on our booth. And I think it's really a matter of how you and where you would like to use wireless collaboration and digital signage tools like for reception areas and things like that. And we can offer the both in single displays and offer with that a great flexibility.
And I should mention also, you're in Hall 5 again, booth S30, S30, Hall 5. So about the same place you've been in the last few years. You know I'm going to be coming by. You and I have worked over the last year on some marketing things that I'm really excited to see come to fruition at ISE. And I really have got to know your Novo Connect product line a lot more intimately. And I'm excited to see the new products at ISE in Amsterdam in a couple of weeks. So make sure you stop by. I've been talking to Holger Graeff, the general manager of EMEA for Vivitek. It'll be a combination Vivitek Delta booth. Holger, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me. All the best.
Yep, and make sure you go by. Make sure you plan on stopping by Vivitek in Hall 5 at ISE 2020. It's the second week of February. And of course, you can see all of our ISE news at ravepubs.com/ISE 2020, or just go to ravepubs.com, click on the ISE link. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.